A warning from the UN as the economy in Syria takes a turn for the worse.
Even as active conflict in some areas has subsided, economic decay and the compounding impact of COVID-19 are driving deterioration in people's life experiences. Food insecurity and malnutrition are expected to rise significantly, as is the overall number of people in need of humanitarian assistance.
The situation in Syria was already precarious before the pandemic, its economy wobbling during the currency crisis in neighboring Lebanon. Many Syrians had kept savings and investments there, which were wiped out as the Lebanese pound crashed in early 2020. The difficulty was compounded by sanctions, mainly by the US, which were implemented in July. Parts of Syria are still mired in the conflict with the first hit.
We cannot buy anything. We do not have any money or any jobs. We are unemployed. The prices are very high. The shelter greatly suffers from everything, from thirst and from hunger. The humanitarian organizations haven't visited us in 2 months.
When the sanctions were initiated, the World Food Programme said the fall in the Syrian pound had led to a 200% rise in the price of the national average food basket. It's a situation that's now enveloped the country, including the capital, Damascus. The UN says that's led to rationing of staple foods across the country, especially bread. But as the Syrian people continue to suffer, the sanctions have had little effect on Bashar al-Assad and his regime. Analysts say the regime remains as strong as ever.
The Caesar Act has no effect on the regime, neither on its pillars nor on its merchants. It only affects the citizens.
The main force behind the sanctions says it has no choice but to continue them.
Each one of us must make the right choice. We must take action to save lives because al-Assad, his regime, and his allies have failed to meet their basic responsibilities while waging war against the Syrian people. They have turned humanitarian aid into a weapon of this war for almost a decade.
The Syrian people disagree. They say they are the ones being hit hardest. Shoaib Hassan, TRT World.